Pop quiz. How did an African rice known as Carolina gold end up in America? A. Enslaved African women hid the rice in their hair. B. Europeans brought it from Africa. Or C. It was already here. What's going on? My name is Akua Page, and today we finna explore how did this African rice end up in America on Gullah Geechee Adventures.
40 acres in a Tesla. 40 acres.
And what kind of rice is this that you decided to grow here?
Carolina gold. It's supposed to be one of the native rice of here. You know, none of them really native, but they were brought here, but just one of the rice that came here too. Then also they had another wild rice that everybody just always had a patch of rice in their field, in the yard.
In 1685, a ship from Madagascar carrying rice and human cargo unloaded at a port in Charleston, South Carolina. This is one of the first reports of an African rice variety, now known as Carolina gold, arriving in America. Another theory is that an African woman actually introduced this crop to the Carolinas. In 1726, Jean Watt, a Swiss journalist, noted it was by a woman that rice was transplanted into Carolina. Anthropologist Richard Price records a similar legend by African maroon communities of South America, aka Black Suriname. They believe the cereal grain came from Africa and was brought by female ancestors who hid rice in their hair as they fled plantations to form their own independent communities in secluded areas such as swamplands, forests, and even the mountains. Maroon was a term applied to self-liberated Africans who escaped slavery and set up communities. Example, around 1728, the Windward Maroons, led by Queen Nanny, fought the British government of Jamaica for their freedom. This conflict is known as the First Maroon War. Now that y'all have this information, let's review our pop quiz. How did this African rice, known as Carolina gold, end up in America? The correct answer is A and B. If you pick C, then I'm gonna need you to study up just a little bit more. Both of these theories have evidence to support their claim. There's plenty of evidence that show Europeans brought African rice here on slave ships, and there's also evidence that African women smuggled in rice by carrying in their hair, along with other crops such as okra. Whichever theory you believe in, one thing is for certain. Together, enslaved Africans and rice were forced to migrate from their homelands to the New World during the Middle Passage, also known as the Mayafa, Black Holocaust. However, it was African ancient knowledge of rice cultivation and sustainable agriculture that led to the successful economic establishment of rice farming in the Americas. To some people, rice is just a simple grain. But for Gullah Geechees and humans of the African diaspora, rice holds our ancestral memories. Rice is like a time machine for us, a time machine of Black history, before slavery. In the spirit of the African proverb Sankofa, it is not taboo to go back and fetch what you have forgotten, meaning that you can't know where you're going unless you know where you came from. If you love this video and you want to learn more about Gullah Geechee culture, or you want to experience the culture in person, you can book a tour on Airbnb, Gullah Geechee Adventures. Go ahead, book a tour. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Share with your friends, your teachers, granny, grandpa, the whole nine. Share it with the whole family. Share it with everybody. And don't forget, do not forget, y'all. Please don't forget. Gullah Geechee strong, and we out ya. See y'all next Friday.
40 acres in a